I haven't seen this much hype over an anime transformation since Goku's Ultra Instinct 1 hour special. One Piece fans are losing their minds over Luffy's new transformation, Gear 5th, which will release on August 6th, 2023, about 1 week away from now. It's been 18 years since Luffy surprised us all with Gear 2, his first major power-up. It was just a few months later that Luffy revealed his Gear 3, but it took him 9 years to reveal Gear 4 after that in his battle with Doflamingo. Now, we're about to witness one of the pinnacle moments in anime history, Gear 5th. Toei Animation revealed the transformation early in this video, giving fans a palpable taste of what is to come. This is apparently going to be the most insane anime episode the world has witnessed. I've heard rumors of the crew they've assembled for this Gear 5 special, including Disney animators and some top-notch Japanese famous animators. Some would say that it's going to set the bar for animation so high that everyone will be utterly mesmerized and other animation studios will be crying in the fetal position. So, what is Luffy's Gear 5 in One Piece, you might ask? Well, it turns out that Luffy's Devil Fruit was actually a mythical zone Devil Fruit. We didn't know the entire series, but now we're about to find out. It is one of the rarest of the rare Devil Fruits in the One Piece series. Called Hito Hito no Mi, model Nika, it allows Luffy to transform into the sun god Nika, or at least take the appearance of him. This form not only gives him tremendous power, but he's able to rewrite reality as he sees fit. It's easily the most powerful Devil Fruit in the entire world of One Piece that we know of so far. Luffy's strength, speed, and toughness have drastically increased to that of a Yonko level like Kaido or Big Mom. This enables Luffy to perform attacks only limited by his imagination. So essentially, he has actually become a god. He can literally manipulate his body and reality and his surroundings as much as he wants. So I don't really see how he could ever lose. Luffy's rubber body becomes much tougher than before and even more rubbery. He can take deadly hits and get back up without a problem, seemingly that he's invincible. He also has brand new abilities, such as Gomu Gomu no Kaminari, in which he grabs a lightning bolt and can throw it. Gomu Gomu no Escape Rocket, he stretched his arms out of Kaido's eyes and then grabbed his nose to perform a sling-like escape out of Kaido's body. And he also has Gomu Gomu no Nawatobi, or jump rope, in which he can grow into a giant form and he can capture his foe and stretch them and use them as a jump rope. Yes, you heard that right. Perhaps most importantly, he can use the other gears without blowing air into his body. So he has full access over Gears 2 and 3, and I believe 4 as well, while he's in this Gear 5 state. He also has this tremendous heartbeat, which signifies the drums of liberation. So in the series, if you ever hear this strange drum beat start, you know what is coming. Finally, he can turn his surroundings into rubber, just like I did with Bounce World for my version of Gear 5th. Okay, so a lot of you guys have been asking me what I think of Luffy's Gear 5th form since I put Gear 5 Luffy in Anime War over 5 years ago. To be honest, the more I look at Luffy's Gear 5th, the more I like it. My original idea was one that Luffy's entire body would be furnished in haki and he would grow to more of an adult stature with the ability to make the surroundings rubber. I think Oda's actual Gear 5th was a curveball that nobody expected. I mean, how are you supposed to know that his Devil Fruit was a mythical zone fruit this whole time? But I enjoy the white godly look of Gear 5th. It's much more suitable for a final form, kind of like Ultra Instinct. But hopefully it doesn't start losing every fight like Ultra Instinct does now. With the hype and anticipation for Gear 5th animation through the roof, some fans are taking shots at the teaser because it didn't feature any absurd levels of animation. But as a director and animator myself, I'd like to slow down this footage and explain why they showed you what they did, because it's my bet that this is going to be one of the best anime episodes to air ever. So interestingly, the little teaser clip they showed us didn't feature any like abnormally crazy levels of animation that One Piece usually has. They just kind of teased the form, showed the color palette, and then here Kaido is one color, which is very, very strange because if you have been watching the whole Wano arc, I mean, he's been incredibly detailed the majority of the time, especially in the big scenes and big episodes, this being the biggest of episodes. Why would they color him like that with only one color? The only explanation is because there is so many frames in this episode that it would have just been simply impossible to color it with 2 to 3 levels of shades. So long story short, there is so much movement and so much speed and action in these episodes that they had to lower the shading, because when you're coloring thousands and thousands of pictures, each level of gradient of shading you do on top of every picture is just going to exponentially increase the time in order to create the episode. So usually what a lot of animators will do for high speed frames on ones like 24 pictures a second, they won't do shading. Usually Sakuga, you don't do too much shading because it's just way too much work. It could also be, if there is one other reason why they're drawing Kaido like this and coloring him like this, it's because of Nika's powers. So reality is essentially changing around Luffy. He is a god, and because everything is like Looney Tunes, it could have to do with Kaido's cartoony look. I expect in this episode, animation-wise, to be absolutely blown away in every respect of the word. This is such a hype moment for the series, and one thing that Toei's been doing with One Piece is they've been giving us fantastic episode after fantastic episode. I mean, the One Piece animation team is actually a marvel of this world, how they're able to create such unique and powerful animations with so much movement, non-stop. Like, they have episodes that are literally just non-stop moving, and that is just impossible to do unless it's like a movie with a huge budget and you've been working on it for 2 years. Like, these guys put together these ridiculous episodes, and this being Gear 5, over 1,000 chapters in episodes, they're going to give us a spectacle. It's pretty obvious. I don't think they wanted to ruin any of it by, with the teaser. And in fact, I'm surprised they even showed the teaser, but Japan does that all the time. Like, they always spoil the major thing that's coming. But in any case, I don't think they really spoiled anything here besides just showing you the color palette that you already know. I think that you guys need to be watching this the instant it comes out. It's probably going to be one of those episodes that you're going to want to watch over and over and over and over again. It's going to be one of the most hype moments in all of anime history, in television history. At least that's what the fans of One Piece are saying. But I absolutely believe it. I do watch One Piece. I've been watching the Wano arc, and it's just, I just can't even get over like how good the animation is every week. Like, yeah, once in a while they'll have some bad animation here and there, but most of like the peak episodes that you're really interested in, like these big fighting episodes, like, God, the animation is just like movie grade quality. It's really unbelievable. So I know we're gonna get a spectacle here. Believe it or not, this is my first ever One Piece video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys soon for Gear 5, man. I hope you guys are pumped. See ya.